All right, guys, as you saw on the YouTube short, I was ringing that Harley Davidson bell again. And we all know what that means. I ended up getting another bike. Now, I got rid of Sergeant Basil because he ended up going AWOL. He never came back, so I had to get another bike. I know a lot of you have been on the edge of your seat to see what exactly I got, and I'm ready to show you. Before I show you what I ended up getting, the new name of the bike is going to be Sonic, and it'll make a whole bunch of sense right after you see it. So let's go ahead and reveal this thing. Right, guys, ended up getting a 2023 Road King, and let me tell you why I made this decision. So don't get me wrong, I did love Sergeant Basil. That was the 2022 Pan America Special. Absolutely loved that bike. Had all the power, handled like a dream, rode like a cloud, but I started thinking about it a little more and it just wasn't practical for myself. I knew I wasn't gonna end up doing pretty much any off-roading, and that's one of the main reasons why I got rid of it. Not to mention, I ended up taking it to that lock and lean course, and I did a YouTube short where I ended up falling on it, and let me tell you, that was one hard fall. Nothing like falling on a touring motorcycle to where it'll end up stopping on the crash bars. The Pan America didn't have any crash bars. So when you fell over, you went bam. You fell over, you felt it. I mean, I got banged up pretty good. Bike was okay, it had some engine guards on it, but not the kind like on a touring motorcycle that'll stop you from falling all the way over. Now, after attending that lock and lean course, all they used over there were Road Kings, and I thought to myself, man, I really need one of those Road Kings, because after that fall on the Pan America, my left turns were pretty sketchy, and the instructor, Wade, actually let me ride his motorcycle through the course, and I was whipping that thing around like nobody's business. So I got home the night of the lock and lean course. I told my wife, I'm like, you know what? I think I want to trade in the Pan America for a Road King. And so I went to sleep. The next morning I woke up and I'm like, you know what? After work, I'm going to Harley and seeing what I could do. So that's what I ended up with, a 2023 Road King Special, and me and my wife called, I think it's gonna be a he, Sonic. I mean, look at the blue here. Let's take a closer look at it. So I opted for the bright billiard blue, and it's all blacked out. It's got a little bit of chrome on it. I'm more of a chrome guy, but I don't mind the black because I'm not gonna have to polish so much. Got the nice badging right there. I love the badging on this, and this paint right here actually has some metallic in it, and it shines real nice in the sunlight. I didn't even realize it had metallic in it until it was out in the sun. So since this is a special, it has the 114 in it, plenty of power for what I'm gonna use it for. You got the stretch bags right here, which is a little different for me because Sheila doesn't have the stretch bags. It has the nice Prodigy wheels, I believe that's what they're called. I really like these wheels, and they're gonna be a lot easier to clean. Comes with the Harley Davidson Daymaker headlight, and of course, I mean, come on, Harley Davidson, incandescent bulbs. So right now I'm in the works with Custom Dynamics. They're gonna be a sponsor of some of the upgrades that I end up doing to this. That's one of the first things you need to do when you get a new motorcycle. You gotta have LED lights because it's just gonna make you be seen a lot easier, and it'll keep you safer. So now another thing that I need to change, or you see these right here, the bars, these are, I believe they're like 9-inch or 8-inch ape hangers, and they're not very good. The width on these are pretty awful. They're a little too far for me to do like turns that are full lock. So I have another sponsor that's going to sponsor the handlebars, and that's Factory 47. And I already have Factory 47s on Sheila. These are their Factory 47 Classic 10 inches, so that's what they're gonna end up sponsoring me. And I'm gonna end up getting those in black as well. I'm gonna end up doing a whole video series of all the upgrades that I'm doing to Sonic here, and hopefully this will help you guys do some upgrades to your bike. One thing different about this, it has they call it a chopped crash bar, and some people call it the mustache crash bar. Eventually I'm gonna end up changing that to a regular crash bar because I know this will actually protect it if it falls over, but if you end up falling all the way over where the bike's almost on its side, you're gonna end up scratching those stretch bags. So, and I also ordered the saddlebag guards. That's a huge thing. Another couple things that this thing has that Sheila doesn't have over there is it has the traction control, ABS, and also it has hill assist. I didn't even know Harley Davidson had a hill assist. So if you press down on the brake pedal while you're at a stop and push down a little bit harder than normal and hold it, it'll actually lock both brakes. So that way, if you say you're on a hill, it won't let you roll back until you give enough power to the motorcycle for it to start moving forward, then it'll release the brakes. It's kind of cool. I used it, but it really doesn't matter for me considering that I stop with the rear brake and always have my foot on the rear brake. Another great thing, it already comes with the docking hardware for like a sissy bar or a tour pack, which I'm undecided. I'm gonna end up using this as my practice bike for doing the cone so I don't have to beat up Sheila so much because she's getting old and fragile and I wanna keep her nice. I'm gonna keep this a short and sweet video. I just wanted to get out there what exactly I got, and I can't wait to bring you some great content with Sonic here. So far, I love this bike. It's more my style. Sergeant Basil, the Pan America, it was too much of an impulse buy. So after I thought about it more, I knew I needed a Road King for the slow speed stuff that I'm doing. So can't wait to bring you the great content with that. As I said, be on the lookout for the video series that I'll be making with all the upgrades that I do to this 2023 Road King. Should be a good time. And all the products that I'll be putting on this Road King are gonna be products that I already bought for Sheila over here. So I know they're great. All right guys, this is gonna wrap it up. So as always, this is Jogo with Jogo Motorcycle Adventures. Until next time, ride on.